So we're talking about how dangerous it is to practice things when there's multiple groups of people, and some say it's authorized, some say it's not, and they have their different methods of enforcement. I met a couple of old people in southern Indiana, a little south, somewhere in Lawrence County, in the 90s, kind of before 95 sometime, that were practicing the old ways. And yesterday, I made caskets for the male and female bastards. Yeah. Because sometimes there have been places here where birth registration wasn't necessary or required, and people could. There were limits and stuff like that. There are elision zones where someone who was born in a family with some sort of registration system descends and is replaced by somebody in a family that without a registration system. So that makes a difference. These people had a farm, they kept house, they did all kinds of things, which is really unusual today. It has to do with generational decay. And I'm not saying they were bad people, but they were capable of doing things that I wouldn't have tried to do. And then they were also capable of doing things that I don't see in the population around here, is sincere repentance and understanding right from wrong. So, so they started talking to me because I gave them a place to be, because everybody's being denied any place to be. They're all going, even old people, their heads are going in the cook. So there is a difference between, we all are following some kind of very flexible dragon energy. There is a difference between those who can hook up to the chaste dragon, Chaste, because you can register your marriage with him, it just doesn't matter with anybody else. There are ports in which you can register your marriage with him and also with the chaste dragon, Chased. Okay, Mr. Merchant, Mr. Mercantile. However, that one cannot perceive boundaries, and if you become separated from your marks, he will accept counterfeit marks. Whereas the other dragon is sensitive enough that he is seldom, if ever, fooled. And he can fool people too. Both dragons are wound tightly together. They have wound so tightly together that they have exchanged parts. So, and sometimes occupy the same space. So dealing with those two situations is really important, especially when you're talking about the concept of immoral sex, which when I went up into the hayloft, I became married for that period of time.